Hello everybody, I hope you're all having a good day. It's the first, the first weekend of August. I can't believe it's August already. And I am doing readings today because I am itching to do readings. I haven't done readings on my channel for a while. I apologize for that. I haven't had a laptop. So I'm using this laptop. So I apologize for the quality of the camera and the audio. So the cards that I'm using are called the Deviant Moon Tarot. They're a new deck that I got. I know I'm repeating myself from all the other videos. This is a reading for Cancer, which is my sign. And I hope it resonates with someone out there. I am not time specific or gender specific. So if I tell you a gender or a time, it's because Spirit wants me to tell you. I'm not tarot reader. I'm not tarot taught. I read the symbolism in the cards because I am a medium. And I hope you're all doing well today. If you haven't already, go check out my other social media sites. Make sure you check those out. Email me if you're interested in any information regarding private readings. I actually have a really cool special I'm offering. If you email me at my email address and ask me about it, I can tell you. I have a 30-minute and an hour reading. It's video recorded readings, more specific to the person. So shoot me an email and I will fill you in. It's on a first come first basis, and I usually give you the time frame, the turnaround for the video. And let's see what else. Don't forget to hit the like button on any of the videos that you enjoy. It really helps the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell because a lot of people forget to do that, so that you're alerted when I put new content up. And I hope you enjoy this reading. So this is for Cancer. I'm going to pull 5 cards. Let me push the camera out. Don't mind the noise next to me. Pugsley is in a mood today. I played with him twice outside and he just won't sit still. Alright, let's see. What do we got for Cancer? And this is definitely not a reading for me. I did my own reading the other day, and this is definitely not my reading. Alright, I hope this resonates with another Cancer. I really do. So it looks like I see... Okay. Whew, there's a lot going on here. I see an ending of a relationship, Cancer, with someone. Someone selfish. Someone very selfish. I see the same person, selfish. These cards really want me to tell you that you are with someone that's selfish. Either a boyfriend, girlfriend, or a friend that's very selfish. This is you, Cancer, who is going through issues because you don't realize this person is so selfish. Let's see. You have a friend, I want to say a male energy to the left of you that's trying to warn you about this friend, but you are just give the benefit, or Mr. give the benefit of the doubt. This is a theme tonight. You're going to have a short trip, like a road trip. I want to say maybe like a 2 or 3 day weekend trip. Not a long trip. But you're going to have like a 2 or 3 day weekend trip somewhere, which sounds interesting. And yeah, trip again. I also feel like there's some turmoil going on in your family right now. Like, the way they're showing it to me is someone died, like an older relative, someone who maybe you weren't very close to, that left an inheritance of items, not money, but items. And the family's fighting over who gets what, even though it was written in the will. Yeah, this is again the fighting. The fighting over the will. This is the trip again. So you have 3 cards for the trip, 2 for the will situation, 2 for you. You got a lot of cards in here reiterating themselves. And then the last card that I am getting here is, how do I say this? Cancer. So we're all made up of energy, right? We're all responsible for our own happiness. That's honestly the truth about everything in life. I'm learning this lately. So you have to center yourself. We cannot control anything but ourselves and our own actions. You can't control what other people do, say, or whatever. So what they're showing me is, with this card, you're having an issue with your self-worth, but it's because you're letting people control that. And what I mean by that is, how do I explain it? When you put too much when you put expectations, that's the word I want to use. When you put too many expectations into someone and they don't follow through, you're the one who gets hurt, and it bothers you tremendously. I am the same way. I used to be a lot worse. I got kind of jaded years ago where I stopped expecting from people, because you always have those friends or people in the family that make promises or tell you they'll do stuff and never follow through. So I've gotten used to in my life people who do that to me. Don't tell me that you're going to, I don't know, let me see if I can use an example. Don't say that you're going to plan on coming to a movie with me next month. No date set, but don't tell me it unless you really are planning on doing it. So I don't take it for what they say. Like, I take it with a grain of salt, whatever people tell me, because most of the time in my situation in my life, people don't follow through. And I hate to say that. I know it sounds very negative, but it's true in my life. So I've kind of gotten used to that. So when people say things, I don't like believing that they're genuine in what they say, because then I get my feelings hurt when they don't follow through. And it could be the smallest thing and it could be the biggest thing. But then people don't understand. They're like, well, why don't you believe me? I said I would do it. And I'm like, well, I didn't ask you to tell me you were going to do that. I didn't ask you to offer me it. And then when they don't do it, it's like, what? Because I've had people tell me, I'm not going to say what it's for, because I don't want people to watch this and be like, is she talking about me? But I've had people offer me things because they thought I needed help with something and then never follow through. And it really sucks when people say shit and they don't follow through. So now it's like I'm in this point in my life, and the reason why they're showing me this to you is because you're the same way. So Cancer, whoever this is resonating with, this is the one thing that I think Cancers have in common, where we let people take advantage of us with that kind of situation only for a certain period of time, until we get so fucking fed up that our Cancerian, caring, loving heart on the sleeve goes away, and then we think everybody fucking lies. And it's really true. I mean, it's sad to say that out loud, but it's true sometimes. So now in my life, it's like that whole wolves in sheep's clothing. So I feel like you as well, Cancer, whoever I'm reading for, whoever this resonates with, because it's obviously not a reading for me, is that you can only control what you can control. So the way I look at that is, why get yourself upset and angry over things that other people choose not to do? You can't force people to do things, no matter what it is. If it's the smallest gesture of someone saying they're going to pick you up dinner on the way home, or someone's going to come and meet you for pizza and they don't show up, like little things like that, you can't force people. They may tell you that they're going to do stuff and then don't do it. I stopped really taking people for their worth. I give them the benefit of the doubt, and then I'm like, why are you getting your feelings hurt? Why are you getting feelings hurt? Why are you getting your hopes up that this person's going to do what they say? And then people don't understand why. I'm like, I don't believe it. Like, I just don't take it for granted. I just don't. So they're telling me to tell you, Cancer, that, you know, take it for a grain of salt when people tell you things, but just remember that we're all responsible for our own emotions. So when you don't expect, you don't get hurt. That's the way I look at it. And I know that sounds shitty, but it's something that I've had to learn to live with. I mean, I can't force... Like, I'll use a family member. My dad never watches this. My dad and I have had a very weird relationship over the years where, you know, he's with his wife and, you know, it's out of sight, out of mind. And I used to have a really hard time with that many, many years ago. I don't anymore. But I used to be so upset and sad because I had a shitty mother. So my dad was, you know, my friend. And so I felt... So by him doing that, by him not calling or contacting me, and then when I did see him, he would make excuses and say we would get together. This is when I lived back home. You know, all that stuff. I would take it internally within me, and I would be so upset and so sad. And then what I would do is take it as a self-esteem thing. Like, there was something wrong with me. Was I that shitty of a daughter? Did he really not love me the way someone should love their daughter? And then it's a rejection thing. It's the same with relationships. It's the same with relationships. And the reason they're telling me this to tell you is because it's the same in your situation. So when you start taking care of yourself and start loving yourself, those issues won't come up as much, because you'll know that you're stable in your own body, in your own mind, and your own way of handling yourself. I hope that makes sense. Like, for me right now, I'm actually working on a lot of shit with myself. self-motivation, self-esteem. I started going back to the gym and focusing on me. But I still have issues, and it's not so much with me, it's with my empathy, because I'm around people that are not necessarily at a very high vibration. So it brings me down sometimes. So I have to like go within myself, because a lot of people don't understand my empathy. So I hope this reading was good for you. And like I said, don't forget to hit the like button. And I hope you all have a great weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.